Bounty hunters, I saw you coming with my third eye. Man, I don't know. I wear glasses, so like having a third eye would just be inconvenient if it needs glasses too. Glasses manufacturers don't make three lens glasses. Probably have to make them myself. Plus, everyone at school will call me six eyes, and I don't know if I can handle that. That just makes me like really uncomfortable. Yeah, so as you can see, I rely on my glasses too. So in this episode, we did a couple of things, and I hope you really enjoy it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you at the end of the video. Okay, this might get awkward. We don't have anyone using rapiers, right? Oh God, Agatha, what are you doing? What are you doing? Fingers crossed. Okay, thank God. Close call. Let's see what we have here. Cheetahs is the next main story mission we can do. We can do this dispatch mission. We can send Benton, and I think that's a good idea because he'll learn his Beastmaster things sooner. Using alchemy to make counterfeit Gil. Uh-oh. Rumored to have a third eye. You know what? Yeah, let's risk it for the biscuit. Definitely not taking a fight where fight is not allowed. Addle, though. I'll take an addle. We don't addle. Sprom Knights. Wow. Yeah, we got a fighter, a warrior, and a monk, a white mage, and a soldier. Do we want Agatha? Yeah, we really do need to level her up. Like, she's just gonna fall behind. Now, Visconti is gonna be a solid addition to this team. They don't have any armor, and so they're gonna be kind of weak if they get hit. Meanwhile, George over here. Actually, George needs to change out their weapon. Well, see, there you go. George can't learn anything right now. Something we do need to remember is to get more Phoenix Downs when we go back to town. Oh, so that fighter has counter. We're starting to get into the real big leagues here. Why don't we have access to counter yet? I'll have to look into how to get that armor quicker. Guys, you have to quit missing. I don't think we've landed a single hit yet, and they've landed 2 as a counterattack. Soren coming in clutch, earning that leader of the pack mentality. I wish I had counter, because then we could counter their attack. 69%, nice. Agatha, you poor thing. Maybe we should have just had Agatha like stand to the side and buff herself. I think we can go for a black magic spell. How much is that gonna do? 22? Bro, this guy has 82 health. Why? Who gave him the right? No one at this level should have 82 health. That's ridiculous. You're kidding. He also has access to chakra? This is some bullshit. We don't have anywhere close to this kind of tech, and these guys at level 5 are just gonna rock us. Montblanc's block arrows skill is not doing him any favors when there aren't any archers. Miss. Oh, yeah, satisfying. Don't you dare. Ricardo? No. Ricardo, I trusted you. I trusted you with my life. What do? You go and heal your ally. Thought we had something special, Ricardo. Was it all a lie? I think it was all a lie. Coming in on the first actual kill. Fingers crossed. Hey, we got him. That sweet judge point that can't really be used until we get a combo weapon. Alright, let's hit him with a solid blizzard. This should kill the monk and do some decent damage to the soldier, but will it be enough? Good chunk. Very nice. Something interesting that you have to pay attention to is if you kill one character, you get a judge point, but if you kill 2 or more, like in a single attack, you only get 1 judge point. Kind of have to play around that. Just gonna go for it. 46%. Come on, girl. Ricardo, don't you dare. Ricardo, I'm warning you. That's what I thought. Ricardo. Not in my house. Our big issue here is we didn't bring a white mage, and I didn't really want to bring a white mage. Alright, let's hit this bad boy from a distance. Can he do it? Honestly, I should be focusing my efforts on Ricardo. Ricardo's my arch nemesis. He's going to be the make or break of this entire fight, because he's about to come in and swoop in and save the day, healing his allies. Ricardo on the offensive. Stick to your day job, Ricardo. You're not here to hit people with your stick. You're here to heal. You're a saver of lives, not a taker of one. Whether or not we're here to destroy or to create. Down goes Ricardo. His age of tyranny is over. This Bonga is really giving us the business, but he is the only one of his comrades that's still alive. We could put him to sleep. That is a possibility. We could just put him down for a nice nap. I mean, if we had petrification, we could just turn him to stone. That would be funny. If they're turned to stone and they don't have any more allies, they're basically dead. Can't go on with the fight because there's no way they're going to get up. I think you need a soft in order to wake up from petrification, but that requires having a teammate, both with items equipped as their sub and having soft. I don't actually
actually know how the enemy item system works? We might need to think about that when we're designing ours and decide if we want to have like inventory randomization. Maybe have an algorithm to decide what items to have based on the laws or the rules for the fight. Maybe have like a day-to-day algorithm. Like, oh, it's going to be, because I want weather in the game. So maybe if we have weather, you know, oh, it's fiery out, so we need items that help with that. I don't know though. Speaking of items, we're gonna go buy some more Phoenix Downs or tails. I apologize. We're gonna get about 10 of these. I know it's expensive, but I hate getting caught out without a way to revive our peeps. I like leveling them up at different, just to unlock jobs in case we want something cool. Let's take George's jackknife and add it to Mont Blanc for now. Mont Blanc is not going to do damage with his dagger, and that's okay. We're not giving him the dagger to deal damage. It's important to note that Mont Blanc can't go on dispatch missions, and I wish he could. I dislike the idea that certain characters can't. I suppose I get it. I'm pretty sure Mont Blanc has like crazy scaling compared to everyone else. Okay, Werner is still slowly learning exercise. He can't change, right? Yeah, he has to be either a monk or a warrior still. How's Agatha doing? Did she actually learn from Swarm Strike? Yes. Okay, cool. I was worried since she died if she would lose out on that, but it looks like she's fine. We'll give the last gauntlet to Benson. We've got a pretty good start for some melee fighter, like some physical fighters. We can get some really powerful characters in here, and oh, the last day is back. Benton getting more skills as a Beastmaster. How close is he getting? Okay, Goblin and Panther to 110. Once he gets those, it unlocks a couple of jobs. I think it's Sage, possibly Morpher. Once we have more Black Mage items, like weapons that can grow his skills, we want to get him 5 Black Mage skills to be a Time Mage. If we can get him to be a Time Mage, then we can severely increase his magic power, because Time Mage has the best magic power growth rate. If I remember, yeah, magic power is a 10 growth rate on a Time Mage, and the next is like 9, which comes on a couple of jobs. The Time Mage gets 10 as well. You're tied for the highest magic resist. The difference would be you get 9 and 10 for Black Mage, but you get 0.5 for speed with Black Mage when you get 1 for Time Mage. So we definitely want to keep that in mind. It's kind of awkward because we want him to be a base White Mage, and because we want him to be healing a lot more often, Time Mage is better while we're leveling him up. Poison is our issue here. So we obviously want Soren in. Do we want Mont Blanc? Yeah, he's still a fairly powerful Black Mage, whether we like it or not. We just won't let him level as the thief. Bensum's really good. We want Bensum to get the advanced jobs sooner rather than later. We'll switch Benton over to a White Mage again because not having a White Mage last time sucked. It was not great. We'll get him on Guard. No, he still hasn't learned Cure. Wow, we've actually spent more time with him on Beastmaster than actually on White Mage. Agatha's only ability, poisons, so we definitely don't want her in this fight. We do want Visconti. We're eventually going to need to level up George. I need to keep that in mind. We want that to be a kick-ass ninja sooner rather than later. Bounty Hunters, I saw you coming with my third eye. I don't know. I wear glasses, so like having a third eye would just be inconvenient if it needs glasses too. Glasses manufacturers don't make 3-lens glasses. Probably have to make them myself. We're Clan Fate, and you're coming with us. Plus, you know, everyone at school will call me Six Eyes, and I don't know if I can handle that. It just makes me like really uncomfortable. Yeah, the fact that people can get crazy end game items super early on baffles my mind. I'm like, oh my god, I wish maybe we'll do some playthroughs where we just go for it, look up some exploits and just have double sword by the 3rd mission and all kinds of crazy crap, because there's a bunch of free items you get just from leveling up your clan abilities, so we could mess around with this. Could get super powerful. Alright, and obviously we want Soren to level up as a soldier because they're good stat growth, so it's okay to have him grind experience using first aid at this point. Someone on Reddit brought it up a few days ago that you want to be careful with forcing XP growth, especially early on, because Clan Wars enemies scale based on your average level of your clan, and so if you're trying to get a certain skill or a certain character leveled up and they're below the average, it's hard to level them up if they're super underleveled. You essentially play with a man down in every fight, because like how I've been talking about Agatha just going into a corner and power leveling herself, that's basically what you have to do with everyone, like with any character that's like that, which, you know, it's not that big a deal. You could make it work. I mean, really, you could make most things work in this game. It's not that big of a problem. I don't know, guys. Who has opinions on gladiators? I feel like gladiators are just wimpy dragoons. Wait, bro, poison's illegal. You may have a third eye, but you're dumb as hell. You're gonna get a stat debuff. Why would you do this? The judge is coming after you. I guess you can't get a red card with poison. Like, obviously he's an NPC, so he's not gonna get the player penalty. That just seems like weak AI. It makes it feel like, oh, well, you know, laws only matter to players and not the actual NPCs. I had a thought about trying to go back and doing that foul thief quest, but setting it up to where knives are illegal and seeing if it'll basically turn off the thief, because the thief can't attack you, because if it kills one of you, you know, it would get a red card and get sent off to jail. You know, unlike poison, the damage from poison isn't directly linked to the caster. Having a knife in your hand sure as hell is. Can't argue with the knife literally doing the damage. Disable's a jerk skill. I mean, I like it, but I also don't like it. I feel like having mechanics that shut off certain actions is cool, but being able to turn off all actions, that sucks. In PvE content, like just doing quests and stuff, it's probably not a big deal, but like I would definitely not keep that as an idea for like Etheric in PvP stances. Imagine having your best character just disabled. Like that would win you the game. You know, it's like SAP in WoW, like early WoW PvP. It's like, oh well, I guess the rogue gets to hit me forever. It's not a good time. We about having fun. Games should be fun. There should be few, if any, reasons for you to turn off the game and play something else, especially in regard to basic mechanics for the game's intention. Like, I think it's okay to have some mechanics that single out certain lines of play. Like I said, like if you could turn off magic, like silence is cool. You can still attack with silence. You can still use items with silence. Or pacify is one in Final Fantasy XIV that just turns off weapon skills. So you can still auto attack, you can still cast magic, you just can't use weapon skills. So it targets particular types of characters, but it doesn't completely shut them off. Like hard stuns in PvP stuff, hard disables, that just, I don't know, it doesn't sit well with me. You know, some people might disagree. But like in this game, one of the things I'm going to try to avoid is I always make an assassin with instant KO, like instant death. And it's like, it's so much more powerful than anything else that a Viera can do. So why on earth would you do anything else? So it's a broken mechanic. It removes player agency, because why wouldn't you just do the best thing? And we find that issue in a lot of games. One that comes up a lot in Magic, there's a big issue with reanimator decks. And I am a fan of reanimator decks. I think they're really cool. Every once in a while, they'll print a card that is so much better to reanimate than any other target. And you have to think as the deck designer, do I want suboptimal creatures to reanimate? Like, why would I expend the resources and the deck slot and the effort to get it into the graveyard for a card that's not the best card for me to do this with? So you have to keep that in mind as the game designer. You have to make sure that everything's balanced to the point where, oh, I'd want this in this situation, oh, I'd want this in this situation, and allow the player to make the decision which one they want. Oh, it seems it was fated that I be captured. Sweet, we did it. Oh, and Benton finally gets to be a real white mage and level up.
Hey, you made it to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you really like the content. If there's any suggestions, like always, be sure to leave them down in the comments. And I appreciate you being here. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Someone says.